Hey, this is Jason from River Pools. Let's take a moment to explore the cost difference between fiberglass, vinyl liner, and concrete pools. First, let's briefly distinguish the three types of in-ground pools. Then let's explore what they might cost you initially, and then look at what they'll actually cost you in the long term as the years go by. There's three types of in-ground pools: vinyl liner, fiberglass, and concrete pools. Your basic vinyl liner pool consists of wall panels that are constructed to create the perimeter of the pool, and then on the exposed earth floor there's a material called vermiculite that's trowel finished on the floor, and then there's a liner that's dropped in that's about 30 mils thick. Fiberglass pools are basically a one-piece shell that are fabricated off-site, brought in one piece, and then dropped in the hole. A concrete pool is constructed using steel rebar and shotcrete, or gunniting, which is a process of blowing concrete onto the steel structure to create the shell of the pool. A vinyl liner pool is initially the least expensive of the three, and the average price for a vinyl liner pool is usually somewhere between $25,000 and $50,000. A fiberglass pool is usually somewhere between $35,000 and $65,000. And a concrete pool can be anywhere from around $35,000 on up to $100,000. You don't actually have a true sense of how much a pool costs until you understand not only the initial costs, but how much the pool costs to own over time. For example, a vinyl liner pool has a liner that will need to be replaced about every 5 to 9 years at a cost of about $4,500. A concrete pool, because of the surface of the plaster interior finish, will need to be drained and acid washed about every 3 to 5 years at a cost of about $600. And you'll need to refinish the interior of that concrete pool about every 10 or 15 years at a cost of over $10,000. So if we were to look at this in a 10-year time frame, a vinyl liner pool will cost you $4,500 over the initial price. A concrete pool could cost you well over $10,000, but a fiberglass pool, you shouldn't have any additional maintenance expenses beyond your initial price for at least the first 10, 20, or maybe 30 years of pool ownership. So even though a fiberglass pool may cost more initially than a vinyl liner pool, or perhaps as much as a concrete pool, they do save money in the long run. If you're interested in receiving a quote for your in-ground pool, simply click here, fill out the form, and a representative will reach out to you very soon to get the process started.